Hi, I'm Brent Stone. We're at King Estate Winery, and we're going to talk about our 2019 Brut Cuvée. Now, making sparkling wine can be a labor of love in that you're often handling the wine a number of times. The first step is fermenting the still wines. In our case, it's a blend of Pinot Noir and Chardonnay from our organic biodynamic vineyard. At the end of the still wine fermentation, we are then going to bottle. We're reintroducing yeast and a small amount of sugar to create a secondary fermentation that happens inside the bottle. And that's where you're getting a lot of the pretty bubbles that everyone loves with sparkling wine. Once the fermentation in bottle is complete, we go into what's called tirage aging. And that's where the wine is allowed to rest on the lees or dead yeast inside the bottle over a period of time. And now, generally, the longer the wine sits in tirage, the higher the quality. And in the case of the 2019 here, it sat in tirage for over 4 years. And during that time, you get a lot of evolution in the bottle as the yeast kind of release protein, sugars, richness, and add a certain amount of complexity to the wine. At the end of tirage aging, we go through what's called riddling. And that's where the bottle is slowly inverted over time. The yeast gradually move to the neck of the bottle. They're frozen and expelled in a process called disgorgement. Following disgorgement, we introduce what is called dosage. And that is a small amount of wine with residual sugar that helps level the fill and add a touch of sweetness to your finished wine. From there, it is corked, caged, labeled, and ready for market. As far as the vintage goes, 2019 in Oregon was a much cooler, wetter vintage than we had in the 3 or 4 years prior. What a lot of people call the return to a classic Oregon harvest. Now, in a lot of cases, that can be problematic for certain varieties, but for sparkling wine, it is ideal. A cooler, shorter growing season can actually be beneficial. You're going to get lower alcohols, higher acidity, everything that people want out of a well-made sparkling wine. And it's got lemon zest, some subtle floral notes on the nose, and then on the palate it moves to more of kind of a baked apple, brioche, which is generally a byproduct of some of the tirage aging. And then the quality of the bubbles of the mousse, again, a reflection of the extended tirage aging. They almost move to this kind of silky character, which is often desired component of sparkling wine. So everyone here and on the winemaking team is thrilled with how this wine turned out. We look forward to having you try it soon. Cheers.